Hey everyone, Tin Man here, playing my red-blue mid-range deck up against mono-blue. Currently 4-0 in this constructed gauntlet, and hopefully we can finish it out with a perfect run of 5-0. So this is a matchup, we played this a couple games ago. You want to be aggressive. You want to be aggressive as much as possible early on, and you want to kill their heroes off in waves at a time rather than once per turn. So if you can only kill one hero per turn, it's generally a bad idea to try to kill that hero. And you want to save up to kill 2 or 3 all at once to deny them turns and have them have turns where they don't have a hero respawning. I was really interested to play the Bronze Legionnaire here to curve it into Kana, but now with an Ignite it would just die over a couple turns, so I'm not really interested in that anymore. Luckily we've got a good interaction here with Bronze Legionnaire into Ogre, and I think I'm just going to play my Bronze Legionnaire off to the left. It's an honor to fight alongside my brothers. To continue pushing damage. I play it off to the left so that they can't compel. If I put it on the right, they could compel it in to the Ogre to deny me extra damage. They have a cunning plan. It didn't really impact the trade. It would put him to 1, which is not particularly helpful. And it actually means that they would I guess never mind, I'm gonna kill Khan off next turn, so maybe putting it to 1 was a bit more advisable. So I can kill 2 guys at the same turn. Generally you don't want to kill somebody on mana 4 though. You want to kill them on mana 3 or on mana 5. But a situation like this is unavoidable. So I don't want to put Ogre in lane 1, since that's where Kana is. I guess we go into lane 3. We're going to put Zeus in lane 1. Okay, so we're going to be in a bit of trouble in lane 1. We'll have constant creep spawns there, but they're going to keep on hitting us down. I think I just want to Foresight rather than Dimensional Portal here. Dimensional Portal's not that ideal, and I'd rather have a couple more options for mid lane and lane 3. They don't use their mana on mana 4, which generally is a really good sign for us.
Coming for you.
Let's see what they do. I'm gonna prey on them. Okay, well, that solves that question. I need to ignite backwards onto this lane. Fortunately, I do kill the Kana. It's not what I wanted to do, because now she'll come back on mana 6, and I'm not killing any other hero this turn. But that was kind of unavoidable. I really hope that they had swapped it with a cunning plan or something. Oh well. Regardless, lane 3 is almost dead. Jeez. It's down to 17 life. Let's see. Jasper Daggers isn't the most impactful thing in this matchup. It can clear Glyphs of Confusion, but they have no armor really to speak of to benefit from the Pierce. Stonehall Plate can do some work, but it's just generally worse than a health item. Let's buy the Healing Salve to help keep someone up if they need to. Alright, we killed their Kana, so they do get creeps in lane 3. Ugh, unlucky. We were threatening to kill that lane this turn. Let's hop into lane 1. We know Ignites is going to clear up most of this Rift Raft in lane 1. Or in lane 2, rather. Let's just continue fighting on lane 2. Ooh, and we got a nice curve into that Luna. So it's pretty likely they're going to play like a Dimensional Portal or something to take that take that attacker off the Luna. Luckily they have initiative, so I hope they do that first action, and then we can Nasal Glue the Luna to still kill her off. Yeah, exactly. To be fair, they probably would have done that even if I had done the Nasal Glue first, but now I just definitely get her. And they didn't spend any of their gold, so they have no item to really to alleviate the situation. Fortunately, I don't really have plays in other lanes. And just the unfortunate situation of my hand having all 6, 7, and 8 cost cards, and, well, none of those Bronze Legionnaires or things like that. I think healing up Bristleback makes the most sense. Get him out of range of a... Oh, I guess he's not out of range of a Mystic Flare. They have another Ignite. I was thinking get him out of range of a Mystic Flare. Yeah, maybe that was a wasted heal. I'm not sure. But in any case, a dimensional portal's fine on this lane because it pulls the arrow off her, so she takes 4 less damage. And we even push a couple points of damage here. So not going as well as our previous matchup against this deck, where we killed off 4 guys on mana 5, but fortunately we did just get 1 kill. In any case, I'm happy to buy all 3 of these. Stunner Cloak and a Flask. Keep our guys healthy. We don't really need more than 1 Blink Dagger at this point. Both the creeps in mid are being destroyed. Looks like they're gonna Kana to maybe Mystic Flare him. Darn it. And that puts that lane below 20. I don't even have a duel to get to this axe. Or to get this Zeus. So I think I'm just going to try to Blink Dagger the Kana. And then if they annihilate, I can first action Stonehold Cloak with the Bristleback.
15 seconds remaining. I'll use this well.
They may very well want to keep her locked in this lane. They're going to double Conflag lane 3. Oh. See, Conflagration is not a card you typically see in mono blue. Maybe as a one of. But having 2 of them out, it's rough to deal with. Now I can keep initiative going into lane 2 and play around that Mystic Flare. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to hold initiative now. I guess I could have done that without even playing the Blink Dagger. Yeah, I could have. Oh well. I'm fine having the Blink Dagger on Kana. She's generally the one who wants it anyway. Fortunately, this lane will get in range of a Bolt of Damocles. We just need to make... Oh, and lane 1 already is as well. So, like I said, doing a little bit worse this game than the last matchup. And double Conflag in this lane just kills our pressure. Well, I can heal her up to full. Unless they kill her off right now. Well, don't mind me. I will gladly Berserker's Call your last remaining hero. And then Fountain Flask up so I can threaten to kill this lane next turn. I guess I need a weapon. Because I can Berserker's Call any of these guys who come down. Horn of the Alpha. Not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, let's just buy health items. I guess I don't have a weapon, so unless I get... Alright, I'm not going to get a creep spawn in that lane. I guess I would need to spring the trap over into it. But I guess Berserker's Call plus the double Conflags probably kills me. Does that work? Each deal 1, so she goes down to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, so it goes down to 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no. We're fine. Even if they put both guys in lane 3, a Berserker's Call... And if I spring the trap with somebody else, I can get in there. Alright, so now they're kind of incentivized to annihilate this lane, right? I wish I had a duel. That's all I want is duels, yeah. Because they get the 2-for-1 and we were pushing a lot of damage, so they want to annihilate here. How's mid lane looking though? Not quite as good. It's not horrible, though. Let's just spring the trap into 3. So we're threatening to kill this lane. But they don't know that. So if they give us back initiative, we'll kill the lane. And then next turn, we're just going to have to hope to... I guess, like, just Ogre on 1 and Dimensional Portal. Something along those lines. It's not great. It just feels so scary having your towers at 20 health because, you know, they can just bolt into another bolt. So now Berserker's Call wins this lane, but my Legion Commander dies. I think that is worthwhile. And then these guys die next turn, but whatever, lane's gone. So now, how do we win the other two lanes? Need to win one of the other two. I already have plenty of health items, don't need those. I guess a Jasper Dagger is to get rid of Glyph Confusion, and a Blink Dagger to spread the love. Swap Ogre into lane 1. I can Dimensional Portal and Ignite from here, unless they Mystic Flare me first. Should be unfortunate, but it's their prerogative to do so. We'll use one Annihilation, so it's possible they annihilate again. Frankly, I may just time a Triumph, just Bristleback in mid lane. Clips, huh? May just time a Triumph one guy there. For lack of a better thing to do. I could have it on next lane, but I think that's a little too risky. Up in lane 3. Lane 3 seems so far off the table. I don't know why they're... Push 5. Like, they already have lanes at 20. I don't know why they need to push another lane right now. I'm not positive. Yeah, I think I'm just going to time a Triumph just one guy. I could get more on the other ones, but I'm more afraid of those guys getting annihilated. So I think I'm just going to time a Triumph Bristle, get this advantage right now, and have a really good guy to duel somebody on this lane going forward. Multi-class. It's the Eclipse. It's not that big a deal. This lane is super low, though. And unfortunately, I wish I had more duels or some way to get pressure.
I'm ready to fight.
That's not that impactful. This Ignite wouldn't have killed the Ogre anyway because it gets Stonehall Cloak. Does push 2 more damage, though, so they don't even need to bolt this lane at some point. They can just kill it with creeps. Yeah, we've got a lot of pressure in lane 3, but not nearly enough in lane 1 and 2. Not feeling great about this matchup. I mean, the matchup in general is fine, but this particular game, things are not looking ideal. Interesting. Choose to blink back into 1.
You'll never have a chance.
Maybe he's gonna Glyph of Confusion there? No? You just wanted to go here to use the mana more efficiently, draw some cards? And retain initiative, okay. So now the scary part about putting everybody in lane 1 is that they either can Eclipse, if I put just 1 or 2 guys in there, or they can annihilate if I put everybody in there. So if they have both, I'm kind of in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Which I don't like being in. So I guess I just put 2 guys in there, and then Legion Commander in lane 2. Fortunately, I don't get any creep spawns to help me out. Be really nice if they were not in a lane where they would instantly die to Conflagration. Also be nice if I could have initiative. Or if I drew some red cards. My red cards are generally better in situations like this. Annihilations are just not good in this matchup. Not good at all. You want to be drawing more Time of Triumphs, duels, smash their defenses, Berserker's Calls, routed. Those are the cards you want, not annihilations, Prey on the Weaks at any costs, which unfortunately make up the majority of our hand right now. They may not have an Eclipse that deals this much, or they're going to annihilate. Okay. Fair enough. I suppose we just go wide to get around Eclipses if they want to annihilate. Oh, I can't cast any of my cards. Oh, right. Because they're all blue. Right. Right. Blue cards are difficult, huh? Let's just play health items. Yeah, things are not looking great. Some combination of bad draws and just opponents having good answers. The double annihilations have been killer. And just, like I said, drawing the 5 worst cards in our deck in this matchup are At Any Cost and Annihilation. And we've drawn, or I guess we have 3 at any cost, but we've drawn 5 of the 6 worst cards in our deck for this matchup. So, not exactly ideal. That being said, though, we're not completely out of this. If we draw another... Berserker's Call won't get it because they'll be separated by our 2 guys in the middle. Maybe I do need to duel this turn. Yeah, maybe I do need to duel like Kana this turn. They don't have anybody respawning next turn. So I think dueling Kana here makes sense. So it gives me the option of being able to first action kill Luna. Possibly. And then push down this lane. But it's far from guaranteed. And it saves a bunch of damage to the tower. But they may just Thunder God's Wrath out of lane 3 and still wipe my Time of Triumph. Oh no, he's still alive. He'll go up to 5. Oh, then I'll die to... Then I'll die to Ignites. Right. Because I don't have a healing item. If I'd been able to draw a healing item last turn, it would have been also very good. Alright, so now we'll... If they have another Thunder God's Wrath, we get blown up by that.
And so I give a gift of mercy.
That would probably put the game out of reach. But the other consideration is on mana 11, they're going to want to annihilate lane 1. Or sorry, not annihilate. They're going to want to Bolt of Damocles lane 1. And I'm going to be able to defend against that with an annihilation if I can get initiative. So they did have the Thunder God's Wrath, so it's unwinnable. Kind of feels that way. Just buy an extra card, don't need health items. Let's put Ogre in mid. Maybe you could have gone to lane 1 and then blinked over. That would have been just as well. Yeah, it would probably have been better. So the idea is I really want to make sure I have initiative going into next round. If I can. So that's when all my guys will come back. And I can annihilate lane 1. But if they have another initiative card,
Your fate awaits
they've only used
the
one
rest of
Arcane
the
Assault.
Bronze
They're probably
Legion.
going to have it. Yeah, I don't really feel the need to do anything here. Try to keep initiative for next turn. If they have Arcane Assault into Bolt of Damocles, I cannot possibly beat that at this point. The way to beat that would be to have more relevant cards in my hand earlier in the game. So that I've got the
This is just a taste of some
Ignites and Annihilations and whatnot. Yeah. Maybe I should have annihilated this lane.
The enemies of Salamene will fall.
I guess that plays around Arcane Assault plus Bolt of Damocles. Right, if I annihilate this lane, I go to 5. And then if they bolt lane 1, I then have some ability to act on lane 2 before they can kill it. Yeah. Yeah, that might have been a critical mistake now that I'm thinking about it a bit more. I probably could have just annihilated that lane and stayed alive. Compel, yeah, they can dig for Arcane Assault.
Excited to use this.
If they don't have it though, we can annihilate lane 1. We got a fighting chance on lane 2 because they won't have anybody respawning next turn. They've drawn way too many cards. They've got to have it by now, right? We've drawn like 4 cards this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards this round. Yeah, they're gonna have it by now. And there's 6 cards this round. Alright, well. Assuming they have the Bolt of Damocles, that is all she wrote. Yeah, I'm just thinking that Annihilation probably made a lot more sense than I was giving it credit for. Because then that lane doesn't actually go down. Oh well. Yeah, we did not get off to the start we really needed in this matchup. We had a lackluster early game. I drew pretty poorly going into the late game. Didn't get all of our impactful cards that we needed. Still don't even have them. Even if we get to mid lane, I don't do much. I guess Bronze Legionnaire. Yeah. Alright, so I guess Annihilation would have made more sense there, but even so, we were still in some dire straits because we didn't have any duels or Berserker's Calls left. So, or in our hand. In our deck. Oh yeah, there's plenty still in our deck, but not in our hand. So, unfortunately, did not get the 5-0. But we'll play one more game and hopefully can finish out 5-1. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.